இது என்னோட 3வது ஸ்ட்ரீம்.
This area will be well defended.
ஸோ லாஸ்ட் டைம் நம்ம வந்து எல்பின்னோரை போட்டு தள்ளணும்னு சொல்லியிருந்தான். ஸோ அவனோட உல்ஃப் ஆஃப் ஸ்பார்டனை அவங்க அப்பா வந்து தகப்பனோட எப்படி சொல்கிறது, எஸ் எல்பினோன்ற ஒரு கல்டிஸ்ட்டு. ஸோ அவங்க அப்பா இவனோட வளர்ப்பு தகப்பனை வந்து போட்டு தள்ளணும்னு சொல்லி அந்த எல்பினர் சொல்லுவான். அடுத்து அவங்க அம்மா போட்டு தரணும்னு சொல்லுவான். ஸோ இப்போ அவங்க அம்மாவை கண்டுபிடிக்கிறது தான் இந்த 3ஆவது பாட்டில் இருக்குது. அந்த எல்பினோர் வந்து கல்ட்டுன்னு கண்டுபிடிச்சானே அடுத்த ப்ராப்பகேட்டுக்கு போயிட்டான். ஸோ இப்போ அந்த எல்பினோரை போட்டு தள்ளியாச்சு. இப்போ அவங்க அம்மாவை தேடி போயிட்டுருக்கான். லெட்ஸ் see. Serpent lair. Talk to Herodos. Vada Raja. மேலே இருக்கு. ஓ
This is the secret chamber. They're not ones for subtlety, are they? So, this is it.
Hidden chamber of the cultists. Here, all along.
I'm going inside. Keep my clothes for me?
Best not to go in with your weapons, either. I don't think they'll look too kindly on that.
How do I look?
Terrifying.
Good.
பயங்கரமா இருக்க Dress.
Find me once you found out the truth in there. Keep your wits about you. Try not to do anything rash.
Me? Rash?
Gather information on the cultists. ஓகே, உள்ள என்ன சம்பவம் இருக்குன்னு பார்ப்போம். அநேகமாக கல்டிஸ்ட்டை பற்றி தெரிஞ்சுக்கொண்டு தான் போகிறோம். எதுக்கு இவனோட வம்சாவளியை கொல்லணும்னு தெரியல. ஸோ நீ போனால் தான் தெரியும். பா நிறைய பேர் இருக்காங்கடா. ஹலோ 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 ஹலோ.
You're late! Very late! It's a good thing Deimos hasn't arrived yet.
Sorry, it's my first time.
A new recruit? Welcome, welcome!
யார் இவங்களா?
There's a lot of people here.
All share our common mind.
Good.
We're here to evaluate the strides taken by the cult since the last meeting. We haven't met for some time.
Where did they come from?
The land and across the seas, we assemble as a community. Here, there is no war. There are no sides.
You mentioned someone. Deimos. Who is that?
You'll learn her name very, very quickly.
She's our leader.
I'm sure she believes that, but no. She's our weapon. She's difficult, but she does important work for us. I don't envy her position one bit.
I'll go talk to the others. Thank you.
Yes, before Deimos comes. Who knows if you'll get a word in after that.
எல்லாம் புர்கா போட்டு சுற்றுதுங்க. ஸோ இந்த ஏரியா இன்வெஸ்டிகேட் பண்ணணும்னு போட்டிருக்கிறான். என்னடா பிரைட்னஸ் பண்ணி வச்சுக்கலாம்.
It's only blood right now, but who knows? Deimos may ask for our hands next. Go on. Make your offering.
கத்தியை வச்சு வெட்டிக்கலாமா? ரத்த சிந்தலாமா? ரிஸ்கில் எனக்கு ரஸ்க் சாப்பிட்ற மாதிரி ப்ரோ.
We just have to keep our sights on what the bloodline will do for us.
The bloodline?
The mother, the father, the brother. You know, her kin. We need them. All of them.
To use them?
That information is not for Deimos, of course. You know how volatile she is. She could rip through us easily.
I'll be sure to keep it to myself.
As you should. Nor can she know we're about to capture her mother.
பா பயங்கரமாக சிரிக்கிறான்பா.
I have to go.
To our great ambition.
To ambition. I'll need much more information to identify who these cultists are.
You're not listening.
I'm still not convinced.
We need another opinion on this. Why split resources searching for a woman we can't find? If we narrow our focus, Athens will be ours. Immediate threats have to be destroyed. Pericles has to be destroyed.
Not without the mother. We aren't strong enough without the mother.
Don't let Deimos hear that. If anything, we should be hunting the father.
We know who the mother is. Looking for the father would be a waste of resources.
What do you think? Hunt the champion's mother or her father?
Neither.
You have a better idea.
The sibling, Alexios.
He's as good as ours already. We need to look to the future.
No. Go after him. Now, if you'll excuse me.
I hear you perfectly well. You're just wrong. You need to look for the father now.
Pull yourselves together, Malaka!
You're a fucking pig before slaughter.
I'll do it, I swear. I'll kill him. Let me go.
You like to watch, you sick fuck? You're not just going to watch. You're going to teach this little insolent shit a lesson.
Hey, what he
Does
do?
he deserve it?
Does it fucking matter, does it? What I say goes. No questions asked.
நான் ரொம்ப கோவமா பேசுறான்.
I couldn't do it. But I'm not scared. Not anymore.
If you can't kill a fucking artist, what are you gonna do when I tell you to kill a fucking archon?
I will. I'll kill Phidias.
I...
Show him what happens to cowards. They get fucking burned.
Hand it to me.
No! No!
என்னடா சிரிக்கிறியா அழுவுறியா?
Or
No! I'll go to Athens. I'll stake out the temple. I'll kill him.
good. And don't waste my fucking time again. Fuck up like that again and I'll draw blood. Now get the fuck out of here before I get this traitor's blood on your road. You son of a fucking going into your...
The cult of Cosmos is after Deimos' mother. The cult of Cosmos is hunting Deimos' bloodline. Okay. இங்கிட்ட தான் இருக்கான். இவ்வளோ ஸ்லோவாக நடக்கிறான்.
Letters to and from the court. Gods, they have a foothold in every part of the Greek world. We're in more danger than I thought. It's strange. I feel something towards the pyramid. It's covered in shards, like Alpinors.
ஜொலிக்குது ஜொலிக்குது. பா லிப்ஸ் மட்டும் தனியாக தெரியுதுப்பா.
Ah, you had the last piece. Now it is ready. Every time I see it, it calls to me and sings of power. Does it call to you like it calls to me?
It does. It's impressive.
Yes. Show your reverence. What we have now is everything. Ira has blessed me. My great warrior is leading our army to victory. Can you imagine the pride I feel? Our champion will destroy our enemies before they even think to kneel. Mark my words.
ஏய் 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 வந்துட்டாடா என் தலைவி.
Elpinor is dead. One of you is a traitor. The artifact will expose them. Everyone will be tested. You first. Go.
ஏய் என்னடா பெஜாரா இருக்குது, புது படமாக இருக்குது போல இது. மைமா செம்ம கவுண்டப்பா.
You. Go.
ஸோ அதில் கை வச்சா எல்லாத்தையும் ரெகனைஸ் பண்ண முடியுதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். அடுத்து நம்மால் தான் நினைக்கிறேன். நம்மாலே தான்.
You.
அவரோட பழைய மெமரிஸ் எல்லாம் வருது போல.
Kassandra.
Who are you?
ஓ இவதானா?
Go. You. Get up here.
ஒன்றுமே புரியலையே. மறக்காம சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க அண்ட் கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க guys.
You're alive. They know me. My family. They want my mother dead.
I see. It's worse than I thought.
There's more. They have a weapon.
What kind?
A soldier. Stronger and more ferocious than any I've ever seen. Leonidas, it's my sister.
We need to get to Athens.
Athens? We need to find my mother. My clothes. Spear.
Of course.
My spear. The cult of Cosmos called my sister Deimos. She used an artifact to see my memories.
Alexios, the man I serve. We must tell him what's happened before it's too late. You've heard the name Pericles before.
Pericles is the great general leading the Delian League against the Spartans. They say he's ruthless.
We aren't leading the League against anyone. Pericles is a man of peace. This war was thrust upon him. Upon us all.
A general who doesn't want war. Not likely.
Save your doubts. He is working to end this war. We all are. If there are forces colluding against him, he must be warned. We have to go.
You weren't there, Herodotus. The cult controls everything. There's no stopping them.
Which is why you cannot turn away. They want to destroy all of the Greek world with this war.
I won't be some pawn in your scheme, Herodotus.
Don't do it for me then. Do it for your mother. If there is one place where we can find information about your mother, it is in Athens.
How?
Pericles surrounds himself with the brightest minds in Athens, which is to say anywhere. In Athens, you can fulfill your duty to your family. But before we can go, I need you to meet me at the Lion of Leonidas, at Thermopylae.
Leonidas? Why?
There's something I need to know. Something that may help us take down this cult and save your mother.
You've proven I can trust you. But let's make it quick, Herodotus. First Thermopylae, then we go to Athens.
I'll make sure every single one of these cultists dies by my hands.
கொலகான்ல இருக்கலாம் போலயே கல்டிஸ்ட் மேலே. ஸோ ஃபஸ்ட்டு தெர்மோபோலிக்கு போகணுன்னு சொல்லியிருக்கான். Talk to Herodotus at Thermopylae. Thermopylae. கேம் ஸ்டார்டிங்கில் ஒரு வீடியோ வந்ததில்ல, அதில் வந்து தெர்மோபோலியில் தான் லியோனடிஸ் சண்டை போட்டிருக்கான். அந்த இடத்துக்கு தான் கூப்பிட்றான்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஐ திங்க் இந்த ஸ்பியர் வச்சு நம்ம பண்ண போகிறான். என்னடா மழை பெருசாக இருக்கு. ஏறா 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 ஏறா. மழை வந்த மணியமா இருக்குது. ஓடு 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 ஓடு. குதிரை வராது போல. குதிரைக்கே அவ்வளோ இருக்குது. மல்லிஸ் த வைல்ட் லேண்ட் ஆஃப் நார்த். பேர்லாம் பயங்கரமாக இருக்குப்பா அந்த காலத்தில்.
Thermopylae. They say you can't walk this battlefield without getting blood on your toes.
Lion of Leonidas. எடுத்த ராடி பார்த்துப்போம். சுடுதண்ணி வேற வருது போல.
This is where Leonidas was laid to rest. I wish I had known him.
If you close your eyes, you can hear them. Their final war cries. Before every last one of those brave Spartans perished. Their voices were silenced that day, but their story will be sung for an eternity.
You didn't bring me here to talk about dead Spartans. What's on your mind, Herodotus?
The Battle of Thermopylae still echoes in our hearts. But to stand here is to feel it in your bones.
There's nothing here but ghosts. My concerns are with the living.
Hold out your spear.
My spear? What for?
I need to know something.
பா வேற லெவல்ரா போட்டு தள்ளிட்டான். ஐயோ போட்டு தள்ளிட்டாங்களே அவனை. 300 படத்து ஒரு சீன் மாதிரியே இருக்குது இது. ஏய் எவன்டா இது புதுசாகிறான்? அடப்பாவி ஏய் தலைவன்டா. போட்டு தள்ளிட்டாங்க.
Herodotus!
I'm fine. The stories are true. That is the spear of Leonidas. The hero's blade.
தலைவனோட பிளேடை பற்றி பேசிக்கிறாங்க போல.
You knew this would happen.
I didn't know, but I did suspect. There is a place I convinced myself was a dream. Until now. A peculiar structure on the island of Andros. Mysterious shapes carved in stone. Like nothing I've ever seen.
You want to sail to Andros so you can show me shapes?
In my travels, I heard whispers of an ancient civilization. A people who came before. Your spear and that place are connected.
You mentioned the people that came before. Who were they?
They were not gods, but they lived far longer than any mortal and were far more intelligent. I've seen carvings in caves, strange symbols that suggest it was this ancient civilization that created humankind and provided them with fire.
But Zeus blamed Prometheus.
Yes. Well, perhaps his eagle has been feasting on the wrong liver.
The spear awakened to you, Herodotus. I trust you.
You understand? I will do everything in my power to help you find your mother. I promise. But first, we must sail to the island of Andros.
I'll meet you at my ship.
Welcome aboard the Adrestia.
Memories
Herodotus.
okay.
Will you be traveling with us?
Only for a short trip. I have business to attend to in Athens.
Herodotus is helping me find my mother.
Seeking help from the gods has put Herodotus on your path, just like they put you on mine. They work in ways beyond our comprehension, and all we can do is follow their lead.
You could be right. Herodotus and I share enemies too.
Like Elpinor?
He was, part of a very powerful group called the Cult of Cosmos that controls the Greek world through the Oracle.
Control the Oracle? Impossible! Apollo would not allow that!
Now they're looking for my mother. I need to find her before they do.
Ah, Hermes! The Oracle lost to corruption, and now this cult? Do we know who leads them?
I don't know for sure, but I think it might be my sister.
Your sister? By Zeus, your life is complicated.
Tell me about it.
But don't you worry. This cult of Cosmos now has 3 new enemies. And
நான்
one
கிராஃபிக்ஸ்லாம் வேற லெவல்ல இருக்கு ப்ரோ.
and ship mounted like Zeus. We'll bring the wrath of the gods down upon them.
இவனை அடிக்க வரான் போல என்ன?
Always. That's why I like it.
Poseidon, carry us to Athens.
First, we need to go to Andros.
To Andros, then. We're going to have to do some upgrades to my ship before sailing into war.
What do you mean?
Well, she's old, and perhaps not in the best condition.
You couldn't have said this before we set sail? Where in Poseidon's name are we going to get this supplies?
My father taught me that the sea takes, and we must do the same. Fortunately, there are plenty of pirate ships in these waters that we can board and take from.
What are we waiting for? Let's hunt some pirates!
போட்றா டேய். Pirate ships.
Everyone to battle position!
மன்சர் பாஸ் ஒன்று அடிக்கலாம் டைம் இல்லை எனக்கு. இது நம்ம வேற மாதிரி இருக்கா?
Oars down!
இது என்ன இடம்?
Faster! We're at maximum speed! Best speed now!
I wasn't even worried. They could never sink the Adrestia.
ஏய் அடப்பாவி. ஒரே ஆரோ கொள்ளரா இருக்கிறானா இவன். ஏய் ஆடி ஸோ இப்போ நம்ம எங்கே போகணும்?
Marathon?
You know, the battle where a handful of Athenians pushed back the first Persian invasion. The great Themistocles. King Darius of Persia.
I'm sure.
The site where the great Theseus slayed the vicious Cretan bull.
Oh, that Marathon.
எந்த ஊருக்கு போகிறோம்? ஆண்ட்ரூஸ். அந்த 2 பேர் யார் லைவில் பார்க்குறேன்னு நான் தெரிஞ்சுக்கலாமா?
There's something floating there. We can retrieve it.
Alexios, there's a question.
Go on.
How did you find
ஹலோ காய்ஸ், மறக்காமல் கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்கள், சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்கள். ஸோ எனக்கு சப்போர்ட் பண்ணுங்கள்.
Leonidas was her father.
Incredible. And they give you visions. Perhaps it's trying to guide you. Show you what
Helps me in battle. Can't really describe it. I know what my opponent's next move
யூ bloody black sheep.
just before it happens. Fascinating. This is just extraordinary.
The gods are with us today, Alexios. The sea is cold and the winds are warm.
It's beautiful.
It is, my friend. It sure is.
We are approaching the island of Andros.
Yes, here we can see the tomb of the
ஸோ
greatest
ஆண்ட்ரூஸ் வந்தாச்சுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
I was more excited by the fact that Andros exports some of the most expensive marble in the world.
Is this the place with the rumored ancient civilization ruins you were talking about?
It is. Look for a large gate.
எல்லாம் கோரஸாக பாட்டு பயங்கரமாக பாடுறாங்களே. Find and enter the mysterious structure. The structure is located on the island of Andros. It is in western abundant forest. A huge door protects the entrance.
Here it is.
ஒரு இடத்துல மியூசிக்லாம் சூப்பராக வச்சிருக்கிறான்.
Is that a door? I've never seen anything like it before.
டோரா இது? செம்மையாக இருக்குப்பா. இந்த மலையில் எப்படி இந்த மாதிரி டோர்லாம் செஞ்சு வச்சுக்கிறாங்க?
How do I get inside? I wonder if...
எர்ரா உன் கத்திய.
hesitation only hastens.
ஓ இதான் அவங்க அம்மா போல.
I no matter.
Your form is improving. Your resolve is strong, but you're not taking action.
I was going to.
I know, but it's the moments in between that decide everything. Your turn.
Leonidas' spear.
You're old enough now. My father's spear holds a certain burden, but you're ready.
Hey.
Huh?
The spear. It has magic.
Carries with it a long line of power. A bloodline of incredible heroes. The same blood within you and me and our family.
All of us?
Think of Leonidas. He had great courage. And he made a great sacrifice. You share in his blood and the strength he possessed. We are able to feel certain things happening around us. That is our family's gift. But not everyone understands that. Some recognize the power we bear and want it only for themselves. They will try to take it from us.
I won't let them.
I know. You're a warrior. If we keep moving forward, always moving forward, we're untouchable. Storm's coming in.
Then maybe we should move forward now.
ஸோ அவங்க அம்மா பயங்கரமாகவே அவளுக்கு நல்லா ஊக்கம் கொடுக்குறாங்க.
I haven't forgotten you.
என்னடா இது? ஏதோ ஒரு பவர் வருது. அது கூட திறந்துச்சா? தைரியம்டா எங்கள் ஆளுக்கு. வா.
By the gods, who built all this?
Location ancient forage. When it's not here, touch by holding T.
How does a place like this exist? How could I even explain this to someone like Marcos?
டிஜிட்டல் மாதிரி இருக்கு. ஒன்றும் செய்யல.
Something's glowing over there.
ஓ அந்த கல்ட்டோட அண்டர் கிரவுண்டில் எடுத்தது போல இது.
Forge activated. Synchronizing retransmission chronicity. Contact engaged.
இது புதுசாக ஒரு பவர் வந்துருக்கு. Layla Hassan.
Themos. The Forge.
I knew I let you stay in the Animus too long. Your vitals are crashing.
You don't understand. This confirms it. Alexios didn't just have Isu technology, he had the means to improve it. Imagine how powerful the staff could be.
I admit, that could be an incredible find. But right now, I'm the doctor, and I take care of you. Now get some rest before you go back to Alexios.
No time to rest. Abstergo goons could be tracking us down right now.
And the rest of us will be ready for them. If you burn out here, our mission will be done.
They told me you had a cheerful bedside manner.
Don't forget, we're a team. We'll back you up until you're finished your investigation.
I know. Kiyoshi secured the loft yesterday and he's keeping an eye out. Elena's on call doing historical research.
And I'm here to talk if you're feeling any confusion from the Animus.
Always the therapist. I'll go stretch my legs. Too bad we don't have access to the Abstergo gym anymore, huh?
Membership costs too much. Are you sure you want to go back into the Animus right now? I get the impression you'll be there a long time.
Yes. I'm ready to go back to Alexios.
All right. I'll be watching your back.
My spear is stronger now. The cult won't stand a chance.
Memories awoken. Talk to Herodotus. ஸோ நம்ம திரும்பி அந்த கப்பலுக்கே போகணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
Well, Herodotus will be happy. It's clear. Someone was here far before we were. Did Leonidas know this place existed?
நான் காலை விரிச்சு வச்சு நடக்கிறான். கட்டிக்கிட்டே வந்துருச்சா? ஏய் என்னடா இது?
Time to talk. You're not hard to track.
Did you come alone? Are you all right? Kassandra, you're alive.
Don't touch me.
Hey.
Oh, come on, little sister. You have to tell me everything. What's happened to you?
I don't have to tell you anything. I don't know you.
Well, I know you. It doesn't matter. There's more important things to argue about.
You're right. Like that stunt you pulled with the artifact. It caught my attention, if that's what you wanted.
What? The artifact showed the truth. We're family. And we made it out of Sparta alive.
Yes, it did show the truth. It confirmed what I always knew. You threw me off a fucking mountain!
If that's what you think, Kassandra, you must have hit your head on the way down.
I've heard the story, and not from a liar like you. And never call me Kassandra.
Right, Rimos. Now her, I don't know.
She's a demigod, worshipped and feared by the cult and all the Greek world.
ஏன் புதுசாக ஏதோ ஒரு புரட்சியை உருவாக்கி வச்சிருக்கா போல இவன்.
Sounds like a fantasy to me. Did the cult cook that story up too?
I'd watch your fucking mouth, or I'll shut it for you.
You didn't when you had the chance before, and I bet you won't now. This is stupid. We need to find our mother.
I'm not interested in reunion. I just want to know what you think you're doing.
Same thing as your cult. Looking for Myrrine, our mother.
They don't need her.
Your cultists think differently. She's their next target.
If they ever pursued her, it would be to kill her. But if you don't know where she is, that means she abandoned you too. How sad.
Even if we were abandoned, we survived. We can go back to the way things were if we can find her.
The cult has no interest in sentimentality or family. Its only aim is control.
If it's true they're after us, tell them they'll never find Nikolaos. He's off the map. Trust me, I've searched myself.
If I could find you, the other long-lost child of Nikolaos, then I can find him. And when I do, he'll wish he was thrown off that mountain.
I don't care what you think. I'll find Myrrine. Do the right thing. Come with me.
What?
We could find her. Together. You could help me.
Oh, you think friendship is the answer? Running around like lost children looking for dear mother. You're so weak.
It's responsibility, not weakness. I won't abandon the whole family just for spite.
Responsibility? Get off your high horse. The cult has a plan, and it won't be interrupted by the likes of you.
I'm going after the cult, you know.
You've seen our numbers. You've seen what I can do, and you still think you stand a chance?
Try me.
So having guts runs in the family, does it? You claim we have the same blood, so let's see what you can do.
We still found each other, sister.
Hey, no, stop.
I told you not to touch me.
Demos!
நான் படத்துல கூட அக்கா தங்கச்சிங்க அண்ணன் தம்பிங்க இதே மாதிரி தான் இருப்பான் போல.
Herodotus. He needs to know about this.
கரடி என்ன பார்த்துச்சு. கரடிக்கு என்ன ஒரு ஆனந்தம். என்னடா இப்போ நண்டு இருந்தது ஓடிச்சுப்பா.
Well, was the legend true? Was it magnificent? What happened to you? And your spear?
Slow down, Herodotus. My spear is stronger now. I can feel it. You were right. There was some kind of artifact there. It showed me a vision of me and my mother.
So, the ancient civilization is real. Alexios, you have no idea the power you possess. All harnessed in Leonidas' spear.
That's not everything. Demos followed me here. The cult's already moving. She told me herself. They're going after us. My family. Pericles.
Why would she tell you? Unless it was a trap.
It doesn't matter. We have to get to Athens to warn Pericles. And we need to find my mother before they do.
Then, we go to the Pnyx. If Pericles is anywhere, he's there.
Let's set sail!
The helm's all yours, Commander.
Welcome to Athens. ஸோ அடுத்த கொஸ்டின் வெல்கம் டு ஏத்தன்ஸ். ஏத்தன்ஸ் நாட்டுக்கு தான் போகிறோன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
Sails now!
ஏய் வராதடா, கிட்ட வராதடா. இங்கே ஈகளை காணமே. வரான்ப்பா கூடயே.
These are treacherous and outcast. We should be careful.
What? Charybdis and Scylla await at the bottom of the sea, I suppose.
No! Pirates! A lot of them!
Only pirates?
Hello friends, welcome to my channel.
When you're ready, meet me at the Pnyx in Athens.
Reach the Phoenix in Athens. ஸோ ஏத்தன்ஸில் ஃபிலிக்ஸ்ன்ற ஊருக்கு போகிறான். வில்லேஜ்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஆட்டிகா. ஏய் என்னடா இடம்லாம் மலையில் செதுக்கிருக்காங்க.
Off we go now. Athens. Let's see what this city has in store for me.
ஸோ நம்ம டெஸ்டினேஷன் வந்து இல்லை நம்ம டெஸ்டினேஷன் வந்து கரெக்டாக 300 மீட்டர்ஸ் இருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். அதான் இவ்வளோ ஸ்லோவாக போகிறான் அந்த குதிரை வச்சுக்கிட்டு. பிரிசன். ஸோ இப்படி தான் மேலே ஏறணுமோ? ஆக்ரோபோலிஸ் சென்ச்சுரிஸ். இது ஒரு வழி போல. State of Athena. பேசிக்கலாக இந்த பேர் எனக்கு ரொம்ப பிடிக்கும்பா.
Famous Acropolis. A testament to humankind's skill and craftsmanship.
அப்பா எவ்வளோ பேர் எஸ்டாச்சு. ஓ இது மேலே தான் சிங்க்ரனைசேஷன் இருக்கான்.
Goddess of war and wisdom. Does it please you, Mother, to watch your city on the verge of battle?
Yeah.
Let's Let's go.
Orra. Hey.
Come on.
குதிக்க மாட்டேங்கிறான். Padre kurra full. Hey, barking dog.
The Spartans may draw near to our walls, but we must come together now for the glory of Athens.
Glory for you!
Hey, nagada.
Friends, please! Just because the Spartans are near our walls does not mean we can act like them!
Pichakara paya.
Good crop! Shame the Spartans burned the fields where it grew! The Parthenon is glorious, Pericles, but at what cost? How many triremes could we have built instead?
We must not become divided!
We are divided! And the Spartans are winning! Huh, Pericles? Or I will!
Oh, good. You came. Things are worse than I feared. Cleon has turned the mob. We have to hurry.
Where?
To Pericles.
Pericles father of democracy. So இவர் தான் ஏத்தன்ஸோட ஃபாதர் நினைக்கிறேன் இந்த நாட்டுக்கு.
Stay back. He is no threat to Pericles. I assure you.
Ah, Herodotus. It's fine. Let them through.
It's good to see you again, Pericles.
And you as well. I only wish it were under better circumstances. And who's this?
Alexios.
Welcome, Alexios. And what did you think of your first taste of Athens?
நல்லா
I think you and Cleon both made good points.
Good points aren't at all what the crowd seem to care about. They're afraid. Cleon indulged their fear.
Pericles, we've come to...
We must choose our moment wisely and speak our words more privately.
Hey, அவங்க அம்மா கண்டுபிடிங்கடா.
We've come to you on urgent business.
As does everybody.
I may have told Alexios you'd invite him to your symposium.
You'd ask me to exclude every Athenian and invite an outsider instead. You heard the crowd. They don't need another reason to hate me.
If he's working for you, maybe the prying eyes will see him as a servant.
I'm no one's servant.
Alexios, this is Athens. If you want something, sometimes you have to play a role.
And what exactly is it that you want?
I'm looking for a woman who's very important to me. Herodotus said a symposium could be useful for gaining information.
He would be correct. I can get you in, although I can't promise the information you seek will be found.
Just tell me what to do.
First, check on my colleague, Medjay. He was meant to meet me today, and it's not like him to miss an appointment.
Done.
My friend, Phidias, needs to be taken out of Athens as soon as possible.
Anything else?
Yes. There's an ostracism vote taking place that could use your influence.
Who is
Medjay. You
Medjay.
said he was your colleague?
A politician and ally. He's one of my most loyal friends.
Phidias, the famous sculptor? What did he do exactly?
He stands accused of multiple offenses and is awaiting trial. You'll find him under close guard at his workshop.
Ostracism?
Exile is a term you may be more familiar with. Here in Athens, we vote between two people to decide who should leave.
It's between the sophist, Anaxagoras, and another man on trial for impiety. My contact near the Agora will give you the details.
I'll do it.
I'll expect you to use discretion.
That went well. It isn't exactly an invitation, but the promise of one is just as good. Although I'm sure he'll still ask Aspasia if it's okay.
So long as it comes.
Keep your peace.
ஸோ 3 quest கொடுத்துருக்கான் போல நினைக்கிறேன். 3? ஓ மை காட். ஆமாம் 3 தான். வெனமஸ் என்கவுண்டர். இது பக்கத்தில் இருக்கோ டு மீட் மெட்டியோஸ் எஸ்டேட். ஸோ பெரிக்லிஸ் 3 மிஷின் கொடுத்துருக்கான். அதாவது இந்த ஏத்தன்ஸில் வந்து அவனோட எப்படி சொல்கிறது, அவனோட ராஜ்யத்தை வந்து கரெக்டாக பீப்புள்ஸ் எல்லாத்தையும் ப்ராப்பர்கேட் கொண்டு போகணுன்னு நினைக்கிறான். ஸோ இந்த கிளியர்னு வந்து டைவெர்ட் பண்ணுறான். வார் கொண்டு வரணும், ஏத்தன்ஸு அத்தீனாவுக்கும் ஏத்தன்ஸுக்கும் 2 பேருக்கு சண்டை வரணும்னு சொல்லி. பார்ப்போம், இந்த 3 மிஷின் முடித்தா தான் தெரியும் எப்படி என்னன்னு. ஒரு ஸ்னேக்ஸாக இருக்கு. ஏய் என்னப்பா லைஃப் டக்குன்னு பாம்பு போட்டு தள்ளிச்சேன்னு.
Blessed be the god that sent you here. I'd have been eaten alive if it weren't for you.
I don't think they'd eat you.
But they would have certainly killed me. So thank you.
I'm always happy to help someone in need.
The world could do with more like you. Especially now.
Pericles sent me. He was worried about you. Do you often get tied up and surrounded by snakes?
How can you joke about this? Thugs broke into my home, dragged me here, tied me up and surrounded me with these hideous creatures. They must be stopped.
The snakes?
The thugs!
I'll track them down, Metiochos. Don't worry.
Tensions are high right now. At this rate, we'll tear each other apart within the city before the Spartans can breach the walls.
எலும்பு மாதிரி இருந்துட்டு நான் பேச்சு பேசுது பார்த்தியா அது. Go to the home of the attackers.
The part of Athens I doubt Pericles is proud to talk about. There has to be a clue around here somewhere.
Hey, what's up?
Snakes. Like the ones that were meant to kill Metiochos. Snake bites. And someone hid the body. Though I have a feeling this death was an accident.
நான் ஒரே பாம்பா கடிச்சு போட்டுருக்கு.
It looks like the thugs who attacked Metiochos weren't the masterminds behind this plot. This must be the house of Metiochos' attackers. But the letter proves they're just tools in someone else's plan. Whose?
What the fuck are you doing sniffing around my house?
You attacked Metiochos. I found the snakes, the letter from your friend, and a body. All here.
Boraktis. We all knew the risks. Change don't happen without a bit of blood being spilled.
Why kill Metiochos with snakes?
We're prisoners in our own city. Because of Pericles and his crooked friends. The snake dealer told us it's time to send a message. Time they suffered.
You can't take the law into your own hands. Now I need to decide what to do with you.
Cleon says it's time we took the city back from the elite. Time to fight. Don't matter what you do to us. There will be others who follow our lead.
I know someone gave you those snakes. They used you to do their dirty work. I want to know who.
He's a real hero of Athens. No puppet of Pericles is going to stop him.
Don't be someone's puppet. Tell me where the snake dealer is.
All right. He's got a camp just outside the walls. Sells his snakes from there.
It's not too late to make a difference, but we have to work together.
Maybe you're right. You didn't have to show us mercy. But where do we start?
Start here. This district is your home. Ignore the politicians and concentrate on where you can make change.
Thank you. We will try.
I need to rid Athens of this snake seller.
பாம்பா இருக்கீங்க.
I won't let you any closer. You'll feel the sting of my venom. I'll end you, Mystios. You can't stop me.
His death should keep friends of Pericles safe.
என்னடா உட்காந்தே செத்துறா, அடிக்கவே இல்லை என்ன? அடப்பாவி, இந்த மாதிரி கிளிச்சலாம் நான் பார்த்ததே இல்லைடா.
Looks like your situation's improved since we last met.
The danger has passed for now. But while those monsters are out there, no one is safe.
A group of fishermen tied you up. They were being used by a snake dealer working for enemies of Athens.
What did you do with them?
I showed them the error of their ways and sent them on their way. They won't be bothering you again.
I'm glad no blood was shed. But how do you know they won't return?
I made it very clear that doing anything stupid would make me angry.
Well, that must have been a terrifying experience for them. Thank you for your help, Misthios. I'll be sure to mention this to Pericles.
Thank you for your help, my friend.
ஸோ ஒரு மிஷின் முடிஞ்சிச்சு. எஸ்கேப் ஃப்ரம் ஏத்தன்ஸ். இதுதான் பக்கத்தில் இருக்கு. என்ன போட்டது? மீட் ஃபிதியாஸ் அட் ஒர்க் ஷாப். ஒரே சிலையாக இருக்குது. இது ஜூஸ் இல்லை, இவன் தான் ஸ்பார்டன் அரசன். இல்லை பெரிக்லிஸ் தான் இது. இது ஃபுல்லாக ஏத்தன்ஸு. ஏத்தன்ஸ் சிப்பாயிங்க தான் அது. ஆனால் பொண்ணை மட்டும் க்ளீனாக லிப்ஸ்டிக் முத கொண்டு கலர் வச்சு வச்சுக்கிறேன்ப்பா.
Stop. I can't let you go any further.
It isn't often you see a guard outside of an artist's workshop.
Just do what I'm told, stranger. And until I'm told otherwise, no one is going in or out.
Stand aside. This is important.
So is keeping people out. Maybe you can see Phidias after his trial, if the people spare his life.
Listen, I'm working for Pericles. He wants me to see Phidias.
Well, I'm working for the people of Athens, and they want Phidias dead. Now back off, or you're dead too.
Everyone has a price. How much drachmi is this going to take?
Depends how much you have.
Here, take it.
That'll do just fine.
அட சில்லற பையல.
You tell anyone I did this, and you're as good as dead.
Funny. I was going to say the same to you.
காசை குத்தவனே விட்டான் பார். எவ்வளோ கேவலமாக இருக்காங்க.
Sorry about that.
How did you get past the guard? No one gets past the guard.
Relax. Pericles sent me.
Praise Athena. I knew he'd send help. I was worried they sent someone after me.
He sent me to get you out of Athens.
So he knows about the plot.
You mean the trial? From what I've seen, you don't stand a chance.
The people love me. I am the Phidias. But there are others. Look.
Malaka. It isn't a trial Pericles is saving you from. These are instructions to murder you. Who wrote this?
I don't know who to trust. I'm just an artist. I just wanted to create. Please, what am I to do?
First, you need to pull yourself together. You're on trial. The people are against you. And now I find that the cult want to kill you. I said pull yourself together.
Yes, of course.
You and Pericles seem close.
For Pericles and me, it started with our love of Athens. Our differences push us to greatness. That is true friendship.
All right, we need to go. Do you have any idea where I can take you?
South of Athens, there's an island called Seriphos. My friend Theras lives there. When I discovered the plot against me, I sent word to him. If anyone can help us, he can.
Good. Any clues he has of the cultist identities, I want them.
Yes, anything. A guard.
I'll distract them while you sneak out. Meet me tonight to set sail for Seriphos. Don't show your face until you see me at the docks.
I understand.
You didn't really think I'd let you come and go as you please, did you? Now, where are you?
ஏய் காசை வாங்கிட்டு இந்த மாதிரி சரியாடா அட பாவி. பார்த்துட்டான். அடுத்து mercenary. Wow. ரொம்ப ஃபீலிங்ஸாக பாடுறாப்புல. Fort of Pyrasis. நம்ம எந்த டெஸ்டினேஷன் போனோம்? ஏய் அவ்வளோ தில்லு இருந்துச்சு எனக்கு படே. யாரும் என்னை பார்த்துட்டாங்கப்பா.
I've got the light! Shit!
ஏய் யார் ஏய் நாய் முத கொண்டே நடிக்குதுப்பா. ஐயோ அடுத்த வந்துட்டானே mercenary. எங்கடா அவன்? ஓ நைட்டில் முன்ன பிடியாஸ் நைட் போட்டா. நைட்டில் மட்டும்தான் ஃபிடியாஸ் இருப்போம் போல்.
Good. You made it. I was beginning to worry.
I told you I'd get you out of Athens.
So you did.
Wasting time will only get us into trouble. Let's head to Serifos while we still can.
We've spotted some salvage!
I never thought.
I've left places I've called home.
Escort Phidias to the island of Serifos.
That, my friend, is the famous island of Salamis.
Hopefully the cult won't bother me now when I'm out.
ஒரு அடி பட்டா கூட அவங்கள உரிச்சிருவேன்.
Throwing speed! Here we go! Odyssey! Full sail!
Something tells me that not the
nice ship.
You don't have to do that.
Do what?
Fill the silence.
Oh, I wasn't trying to do that at all. I simply don't find myself traveling the seas very often.
It can be freeing.
Yes, freeing seems to be an accurate word. Although I've begun to feel a bit sick.
Lean over the side if you need to. Otherwise, you're cleaning it up.
Is your stomach turning as much as mine is?
You'll get used to it. We'll reach Serifos before long.
So, Serifos. ஐலாண்ட் செம்மையா இருக்கு.
Increase speed!
டேய் வேணாண்டா.
Get your weapons ready! Speed up! Onward!
மோதி பத்திரம் வாடா மோதி பத்திரம்.
Get the oars ready! Use arrows! Ready to shoot! Arrows! Archers! Get ready to fire!
सामने போறோம்.
Slow down! Release! Ready arrows! Now!
Wait until they are done!
Forward! Sailing speed!
இடம் பாரு வேற லெவலில் இருக்குது. பா கல்லுலே செதுக்கிருக்காங்களப்பா.
Rowers, to your oars! Full speed!
We'll be waiting for you, Commander.
ஸோ வந்து இறங்கியாச்சு.
It's good to see you alive and well, Phidias.
And you, Theras. As you can see, I didn't get here alone.
Ah, yes. The kind and thoughtful hero you mentioned in your letter.
I'm glad I could get him out alive.
And for that heroism, I found some information on a man named Brisson who's plotting Phidias' early demise. Hopefully you can make something of this group.
I can.
Please give Pericles my thanks and my farewell. And be careful. I still believe many in Athens are in danger.
Temple of Athena. ஸோ 2 quest முடிஞ்சிச்சு. த ரோட் ஆஃப் சிம்பியஸில் 3வது quest. டாக் டு பெரிக்லிஸ் கான்டாக்ட். இதுதான் பக்கம். Agora of Athens.
You must be the one Pericles sent.
I am. He said there is an ostracism vote, but didn't tell me what I'm here to do.
Of course he didn't. That's what I'm for.
What's my role in this?
The votes have already been cast. We don't have long before they're counted. Take the ostraka in this bag and exchange them with the ones currently under guard.
You want me to rig the ostracism?
Pericles does. And he has his reasons, I'm sure. Bring me the bag you took from the room and I'll take care of the rest.
No one will see me go in or out. Stay here.
Reach the Logismos building in the Agora.
Goods from all over the Greek world. You wouldn't think the city was besieged by an army of Spartans. I should be extra careful in this area.
சம்பவம் இருக்குப்பா. That's me, dude. Learn out war supplies. அடிக்க முடியல. இன்னொரு லூட் எங்க இருக்கு?
That should do it. I should let Pericles' contact know. It's done.
You work quickly.
What are you going to do with them?
Dump them in a well. Ah, it looks like the official has arrived.
I apologize for the delay. There was evidence someone attempted to tamper with the votes. Don't worry. The Ostraka are all accounted for. The votes were counted, and Anaxagoras is to be ostracized.
Be slow to fall into friendship, but once you do, continue firm and constant. It will be more difficult for me now that Anaxagoras must leave Athens. We were quite close, although he and Pericles were much closer. It's strange, Pericles wasn't here today to defend him.
You said you were close.
He was like a mentor to me. Many of my best thoughts came to fruition through our conversations.
Who are you?
Ask anyone and they'll tell you Socrates. But a name gives you nothing. Our actions determine who we are, and every action has its pleasures and its price. With that said, then, who do you claim to be?
My name is Alexios.
And still, I don't feel I know you. Perhaps I can find out who you are a different way.
You want to know me?
Knowledge is the one good in this world. Surely you agree?
Of course. Knowledge drives everything I do.
Then we are the same in that way.
Knowledge of when to attack, what weapon to use, or when to use reason instead of violence.
We seem to put our love of knowledge into practice quite differently.
I use it how I need to.
You are clearly someone who would do whatever you feel is necessary. Perhaps for drachmi, or maybe to further a personal goal.
That describes a lot of people.
I suppose I'm curious why you did it. How could I not be when you're the reason my friend is being forced to leave the only home he's ever known?
I did what I was asked to do.
And your needs are greater than those of the man you helped ostracize.
Hi friends.
Still, you raise a fine point. Who is more responsible?
Thanks for watching my channel.
Anaxagoras for getting himself mixed up in this? Or you, for simply sealing his fate?
I'm not responsible for his actions. I have one thing to think about. My own.
Then I hope you also think about today. About Anaxagoras, about choice.
Socrates! There you are.
Here I am.
You're late. They're all waiting for you.
I wish to see Anaxagoras' fate, and so I have. Tell them I'm on my way. Well, it seemed our conversation is at its end. Although I hope it isn't the final one we have.
I wouldn't know.
That's everything Pericles wanted. Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
Pericles Symposium. So, நம்மளோட அடுத்த quest Pericles Symposium. வர விளக்கமால எடுத்துட்டு வரான்ப்பா. Hola, Chelakuti. Odia.
Off we go.
Yo.
Come on.
இப்படி தப்பிச்சா பாத்தியா?
Come on.
Hey. ஒரு அடி பட்டுச்சு மான அப்புறம் நான் சம்பவவாதி ஆயிருவேன். சரி வா, என்ன உனக்கு பிரச்சனை? ஏய் ஜஸ்ட் மிஸ்ப்பா.
We'll be watching you, Miss Dios.
Alexios, it's you!
Phoebe,
You promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
I also said stay out of trouble.
Which I have. Okay, almost out of trouble.
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe...
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So, you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't. Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you. But if you don't...
I mean it, Phoebe.
You have to leave your weapons here, though.
Fine.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
Here, Alexios. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made his grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus. Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
Perhaps your individual fashion sense would get their memories working. Now then, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongue. Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
I've heard of Sophocles. In my line of work, it pays to know who the richest and most famous men are.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies. You should drink more. Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
I'm surprised, Socrates.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachus. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates!
Yeah.
Always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
வா பையன் ஒரே கிசாலா இருக்கிறான்ப்பா அங்கே பாரு ஏய் கபா கபா கப்பி அங்கே பாடுறான்.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Mystios like you think of a party like this?
This is going to be a long night. Parties should be about vomiting up blood, not vomiting up poetry. These people are so clean.
If these guests aren't to your own unique tastes, then just focus on why you came here in the first place.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere, and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your sister said.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
Amistios? Here? I suppose they've sent you to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
I've seen lots of fights. That wasn't one.
I really made a fool of myself this time, didn't I? I'm Sophocles, though I'm sure you knew that. And you are?
I am looking for information that will help me find someone. A Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous, Xanthodontus exophthalmic morsov. But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
So, we get him drunk, and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenia.
Impressive, foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
You shouldn't be in here. What do you want?
I've come to get your finest dry wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
Amistios in Pericles' abode? I never thought I'd see the day. You must have seen me doing my impression of Hermippus. I call it the dejected weasel. Tell me, what does it think?
I am called many things. It isn't one of them.
What do you call yourself then? Creature of many names?
Alexios.
I wouldn't peg you as an Alexios. But never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides?
When I need to relax, I start to fight. For you, though...
Quickly! Bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
I'm Pericles' new servant. I'd be happy to bring some wine.
An Athenian servant, you. And these are wine-pouring muscles.
I was a rower on Pericles' ship, where he took pity on me. Now, I pour wine for people who question my word. And his.
I wasn't questioning. Perhaps one drink.
To Dionysos!
This is delicious!
This is nectar of the gods. Another round!
இந்த ட்ரை வைன் வேலை செய்யுது. அவன் சொன்ன மாதிரியே ட்ரை வைன் ஊற்றினதுக்கப்புறம் தான் அவன் கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமாக உலர ஆரம்பிக்கிறான்.
How about some more?
இன்னும் ஊற்றுறான். குடி.
Where did you find this delicious wine? It must be Pericles' finest.
You know what they say, good wine makes good friends.
Ready for another?
This is the best symposium I've been to in a while.
You know what? I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she would trust priests.
Oh, then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
என்னடா இது?
Someone's being hurt. Open this door, or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her.
Aha.
She likes to watch. Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
ஆஹா உள்ள ஒரே சம்பவம் இருக்குது போல.
I thought this party was tame, even by Athenian standards. Until now.
Let them have their meeting of the minds. I'm more interested in meeting other parts.
Ali, we're out of oil again.
Ali?
You know they like you when they give you a pet name. There's more olive oil in the kitchen, but Aspasia keeps complaining about me walking unencumbered through her symposiums.
You mean naked?
It sounds so good when you say it.
சும்மாக்கா ஜூ போல உள்ள.
After your display earlier, it's probably safer I get the oil.
Obedient too. I knew I liked you. Don't take too long. If you don't get the oil soon, all our fun will end.
எங்கடா அந்த எண்ணெய் பயப்புள்ள ஒரே காஞ்சி போய் சுத்திட்டு இருக்கான். ராம்பர் என்ன ஆர்வ கொள்ளல ராம்பர்.
Just can't stay away, can you? Did you bring the oil?
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons. These men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
Time for
Zumaka Zoo.
You'll have to help me get out of my clothes.
Gladly.
உள்ள ஒரே சோப்பி மசாஜ் தான் போல.
Feed them to the goat.
There's another goat? Now it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Etera? I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts.
Ali! Come back inside!
Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anfusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusa in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
So Anthusa Corinth ஊர்ல Anthusa இருக்கா. Let's find out what she is. Talk to Socrates.
If it isn't the one who agrees that knowledge is most important.
I think we agreed our use of that knowledge couldn't be more different.
You remember. Perhaps our conversation can continue.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
You've been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rules. We're better to do so than here. I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient, and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no just rulers. Even Pericles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving? I'm not sure that's the case.
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war, doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men. What are you trying to say?
I never tried to say anything.
But you just said those things.
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to gain your view on the matter.
You're wasting your time.
Aspasia.
ஸோ பெரிக்லிஸோட டாட்டர் நினைக்கிறேன்.
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Alexios can help. Everyone listens when he talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Alexios will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
I did what I had to, and I do it again. I make no apologies.
We do what we have to survive, and there's no shame in that, believe me. You make an interesting choice, Alexios, in not dressing to fit in.
Fit in? Fancy clothes wouldn't help me fit in. Your Athenian chitons are strange to me.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I'm searching for a woman who fled Sparta with her child years ago. I was hoping you might help.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Antusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
பெரிக்லிஸை பார்க்கணுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
Alexios. I don't recall sending for you, Mystios. Phoebe shouldn't have let you in here.
Aspasia told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty. And of course, there were other threats.
So you knew?
I know he's delusional, but one day when you have a friend you'd do anything for, you'll understand.
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
So you did this to protect him?
Anaxagoras understood my fears. 10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
Why send Metiochos to the fishing district if it's dangerous?
I would never have sent him into danger willingly.
It seems you have many loyal friends.
My people are important to me.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me.
I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
Spartans outside the walls, people crammed inside. I don't envy you.
Even so, there isn't another city I'd rather live in.
I can't say I know how that feels.
When you find your place, you'll know it.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
Leave the symposium. ஸோ நமக்கு தேவையான டீட்டெயில்ஸ் கிடச்சிச்சு அவங்க அம்மாவை கண்டுபிடிக்கிறதுக்கு. ஸோ இந்த இடத்த விட்டு வெளியே போகணும்.
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
Cornetia. Chaos.
There's a woman on the island of Chaos that I need to meet. I think I'll head there first.
I've heard there are pirates there.
I'll be sure to be careful.
Good. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia about Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened. Okay?
Okay. Thanks.
So Phoebe la ஒரு வேளை
I knew I
கொடுத்திருக்கா.
could count on you.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Bye, Alexios!
Okay guys. ஸோ இப்போ 3 மிஷின் கொடுத்துருக்கான். நம்ம ஒரு மிஷினாக முடிக்கணும். I think it's time up. We'll finish up this and tomorrow on part 4. See you guys and மறக்காமல் கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்கள், சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்கள், ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள். Thank you for watching my video. Good night.